to the channel. It's your girl Jazz. How you living? How you feeling? Let me pull y'all up a little bit. So I wanted to come on here and talk about this new year, 2024. Wow, that's crazy. God, no. I wanted to go in here and talk about the new year of 2025, and I just got out of church. Side note, I just got out of church, and I didn't even think that he would be preaching on the new year and things like that, but he did. It was a really, really great service today. If you are in the Maryland area, definitely think about checking out City of Praise. Yeah, I think it's only one City of Praise, so I think you can just kind of like look it up. Service was good. It was good. It's a good family church. It's straight. But yeah, and so before we even got to church, because it's like a 30-minute drive, 35-minute drive for us on Sundays. So before we even got to church, I was talking to my husband about, first of all, I was praying as he was driving, just praying for safe travel, mercy, and grace. And I was also telling him, because today is December 1st, you're not going to see this on December 1st, obviously. You're going to see this like maybe December 7th or 8th. But yeah, so I was telling him like that I was just so happy for the new year, that like not only the new year, but this new month, this new season, like, and you know, not only am I a December baby, okay, a Sagittarius, but not only am I a December baby, you know, but December in general is just like my favorite month of the year. My favorite holidays are Thanksgiving, and then 2 weeks later it's my birthday, and then 2 weeks later it's Christmas. And so I've like from the week of Thanksgiving up until the new year, I'm always like typically in a good mood, because I just have so much to look forward to and all of that jazz. But today, you know, I didn't have the best sleep last night, but today I woke up and I was like, this is going to be a great day. This is going to be a great week. This is going to be a great month. And this is going to catapult us into a great year. You know what I'm saying? I know so many people are like so nervous to be like, girl, 2025 is my year, because I'm not gonna hold y'all. I didn't do all that for 2024. And I feel like that's partially my fault, and that's also partially just like things that would happen in society and the economy and everything like that, that made me kind of be a little bit down on myself, my expectations of the new year. But I would just want to say that moving forward, like the same happiness and joy that I had this morning, and with the expectations of this new week, this new day, this new month, I have those same expectations for the new year. You know what I'm saying? 2024 was a year. I ain't seen nobody on Beyonce's internet say that 2024 was a year. And if you have, I love that for you. Sincerely. Like, ask about me. I am a girl's guy. Baby, I am a praiser. Like, when something good happened for you, I'm going up like it happened for me. Okay? I don't even have to know you. When I see people and they like just bought a house, just had a baby, just graduated, just got married, just this, just that, like just opened up a business, just launched a new website, just decided on a new career path, like whatever, fill in the blank. Like, I may not know you, but I'm always like, I love that for you. I love that for you. Even in my storms, I'm always grateful, happy, excited, thrilled for other people, because that's how big my faith is. I know that God gonna bless me too. He may not bless me I may not get what I'm looking for that day, that week, that month, or whatever, but I want people going up for me too. Y'all don't want you to have to know me for you to be like, good job, Jazz, she deserved it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm always just And it ain't even just me expecting nothing out of it. I'm just naturally happy for other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm just naturally happy for other people. But yeah, so I did see a couple people this year, you know, share their happiness and share their blessings and stuff like that. But 2024 was a year for me, y'all. It was a year for me. The year started off, and like I said, I didn't even start the year. Like, my husband and I, we were at home for the new year because we had a 6-month-old baby. Almost 7-month-old baby. So we didn't go to like any New Year activities or whatever, or events, because she was too young, and we wanted to kind of stay away from like loud noises or anything like that. And then we missed the church service because at that time we were going to a different church, I believe. Yes, we were going to a different church, like down the street from the church we go to now. And so we ended up missing that. Wait, actually, they don't do their service on New Year's. I mean, they do a service, but they big service, I think, usually be like a week after New Year's or the week before, something like that. But it was we couldn't go. We didn't make it. And so we were at home for the new year, and we did our like little vision board or whatever, but that was that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we prayed over and then that was that, you know. And I'm not gonna say I didn't have, cause let me take a statement back. I'm not gonna say I didn't have any expectations for this new year, but I was just I think I downplayed my expectations. I think I didn't go as big, you know what I'm saying? And like, if you know me, I'm like a big faith person, like a big God, big faith person, you know what I'm saying? And so I didn't go as big, and I feel like that's because I know that is because of how the previous year went for me. Like, it wasn't bad, but it also wasn't just like, oh my God. I think like the greatest thing that happened to me in 2023 was I had a baby, you know what I'm saying? And all of that. But so yeah, that's how the year started off. And then February was good. I'm not gonna hold you. February was good. I was able to go home. My college that I graduated from, we have a winter homecoming, so we did that. My best friend came. My other friends came. I think everybody came except for Tamara. Yeah, except for Tamara. So all of my girls were there except for one. And it was good. It was really good. And then March came, and then I found out I was pregnant in March. And then it just started to get like not bad. Not bad, but just like I wasn't fully done with postpartum before I got pregnant again. And yeah, just all of that or whatever. And yeah, missing my family, just trying to decide if I wanted to make a career change. What else was going on? Personal stuff. It was just like, I was like, damn, this year kind of suck. Like, you know, we knew that we were trying to figure out who was gonna run for president. The economy was just like all over the place. Like, you could see prices rising up, and you were like, golly, like, baby, I need 3 jobs, you know. Contemplating, do I want to stay at home for a little bit with baby and be a stay-at-home mom, like, wife? It was just a lot. Then my baby had her first birthday, so that was good. Like, June was good because that was my baby's birthday. She had her first birthday party. But it was just so many highs and lows, because July would be like a low, like May would be a high because that's my wedding anniversary. We went out the country. June would be a high because it was Ari's birthday. Then it would go back to a low because I was pregnant, couldn't tell nobody. I was going through all those emotions, child. My husband was traveling like all the freaking time. It was just like, then we realized that we had to change her school. So then we had to start looking for a new school. Like, it was coming to the wire. I was like, I cannot find a new school. We also was trying to decide where we going to move, because at this point we had been here for 2 years, and where we live now is just not the best when it comes to distance. Okay, it's trash when it comes to distance from DC, the city of DC, which is where my husband works at. And so it was just like, are we moving? And then it's like, golly, like the housing market is just horrible right now. And then we were like, okay, we're gonna stay in the house. So then once we realized we were gonna stay in this house, I was like, okay, I can start doing a little bit more renovations. Child, it was just so much, y'all. It was just so much. And so baby, I think when July got here, I was definitely like, Lord, I hope this next half of the year is better for me. Like, I just hope it's better for me. Like, I don't know about nobody else. I'm coming to you about me. You know what I'm saying? Because I intercede now, but I'm coming to you about me. Like, I don't know what's going on, like, for real. And so, yeah, y'all. But as we have entered into the new month, I feel positive about where this new year is gonna go, and not just because it's a new year, which is I'm getting on to like the sermon from today, but not just because like, oh, it's a new year, new me. Like, no, I experienced what this year was, and I said I never want to have another year like that. Never. Even with the highs that I did have this year, I never want to experience what I experienced this year. The emotional turmoil, like just everything that I went through mentally, physically, spiritually. I never want to experience that again, like literally. And so with that being said, I have to discipline myself now in the month of December to prepare myself for the month of January, and then to prepare myself for the month of February, and to do it like that. And I feel like sometimes at the beginning of the year, we make our little vision boards and we be like, okay, this is what's gonna happen, but we don't really like sit there and quantify. Like, we really don't break it down. Like, this is what I have to do to achieve this. This is what I got to do this week. This is what I got to do this month. This is how much money I got to put aside every 2 weeks by, once a month, X, Y, and Z. Like, we don't sit down and do that. And if you do, great. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think the majority of us do that. And then after we verbalize it, or we put it down on paper, I don't think we're coming back to it every so often, looking at it and holding ourselves accountable and putting in the discipline, instilling in ourselves, the discipline needed for those things to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of feel like the children of Israel, like, I really kind of feel like I just been walking around in a circle. Like, I just been walking around in a circle, just walking around. You know what I'm saying? And like, I feel like there has been times where I have been so close to like promises, because it's just not one. Okay. But I feel like I've been so close to promises, and because of the lack of discipline on my behalf, because of the lack of faith that I had in myself, because of outside stuff, and all of that, and because of like my own insecurities and I don't even have that many insecurities, but because of my own lack, those things haven't happened. And so for this new year, y'all, I'm just so determined for this new month, like setting myself up, honey. I'm just so determined, because I refuse to go through this, to have the same issues I had this year. I refuse to go through the same things I went through this year. I refuse to continue to walk around in that circle. I refuse not, you know, and that doesn't mean that all 365 days are going to be amazing. Because we also set ourselves up thinking that, like, oh, well, I went to the New Year's Eve convocation. I went to the New Year's Eve church service. I did this, I did that. I did the vision board. You know, what's going on? Like, no, you still gonna have your days. You still gonna have your moments. You still gonna have your seasons probably. But I just refuse to. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I don't know how this year was for you, but if you feel what I'm saying, I am speaking that this next year will be one of the best years that we've ever experienced. I see a lot of people talk about 2020. I see a lot of people talk about 2016 and 2019. I don't know what it is about those 2 years, but I see a lot of people talking about them. And how they just lived, how they had a great time overall. 2026, why do I keep saying it? 2016 was a great year for me. 2015, 2016 were really good years for me. I do remember verbatimly, okay? And I do remember that 2019 was a good year as well. I don't know what it is, but I've seen so many people on this thread, like, y'all, those years were amazing. And then obviously you had COVID the next year. But, and I think too, like, maybe COVID 2020 had a lot to do with us just, some people becoming content, or some people like, I'm just happy to be here. And we are, you know, but I think maybe that also mentally did something to us collectively. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just made everybody kind of just be like I said, I'm just happy to be here. Like, I'm about to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Because prior to 2020, man, it was so many entrepreneurs, so many this, so many that. Like, we was all just grinding, thriving, doing it, you know? And so, even with, you know, this new, I feel like, new economy that's about to transpire, the new president, like, everything, like, I'm just praying, y'all, that this be a great year for us, and that it starts now, that we start, you know, planting now, so that we can harvest then. So, you know, I pray that, like, we really, if you're watching this, you really be like, bro, let me start now. Like, Lord, this is stuff I want to see. This is stuff I want to see now. You feel me? Because, like, I feel like we deserve it. And I feel like once we put that faith and that discipline and that consistency together, which comes with discipline, like, all is gonna be well, you know? So I didn't want to make this video too long or whatever, but I just want to be like, just tell some of y'all, like, I know I can testify that I promise I know that this year I want to did a dog. I want to did a dog how 2024 did me, okay? But all is well. We made it out. We're going to make it out. And not only are we going to make it out, but we're going to make it into, like, because we made it out of this, we're going to make it into something great. And we just got to start putting in the work, y'all. We just got to start putting in the work right now. Like, right now. And decreeing and declaring it today. This week. This month. Okay? And so that your cup can be so filled that it can just overflow into the next month, and then it can just keep going. You know what I'm saying? And even when you stumble and have roadblocks, and when you have challenges, that again your cup is so filled that it may affect you, but weeping may endure for a night. You know what I'm saying? You cry, you shout, you do your 1-2, and then you like, but I'm still blessed, I'm still here, I still got this going, I still got that going, it's still gonna be a great time. So yeah, y'all, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I hope you took something out of this. I hope this blessed you. You know, my plan was not to get on here preaching and doing all of that. I just really wanted to, like I said, tell you guys, I feel you. I feel where you coming from. if this year has had you between a rock and a hard place, I truly understand. May not look like it, but I truly understand. And you know, I also am anticipating a change, a move, just of greatness, of better, you know, for me, for you, whoever is watching this. So yeah, y'all, thank you so much, and until next time, peace.